Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and today is Monday, October 16th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. The 2023 Phuket Vegetarian Festival is now underway here on the island, with street processions and other rituals scheduled for throughout the next week in various areas around the island. But tragedy marked just the beginning of the festival as one woman is in custody for driving through roadside stalls that were set up for the festival in Phuket town, and she killed with her Mercedes Benz one person and saw several others injured.
The annual Phuket Vegetarian Festival is a 9-day, 9-night festival that celebrates the Chinese community's belief that abstinence from meat and various stimulants will help them obtain good health and peace of mind, and includes acts that devotees believe invoke the gods, including acts of self-mortification, fire walking, blade ladder climbing, and more. The whole thing began on Saturday evening, with some 40 participating shrines across the island raising the Goteng poles. Street processions have already begun today, though more are scheduled for throughout the week, usually in the morning before 7 a.m., and traffic delays are expected during the processions, especially in Phuket town. There will be a large volume of vegetarian dishes on offer throughout the 9-day festival at both temples and at roadside stalls set up on closed streets, especially in Phuket town. The final night of the Vegetarian Festival in Phuket is known as the Final Bonfire, and this will take place on October 23rd, with thousands of people lining the streets of Phuket town to watch as each major shrine taking part in the festival has devotees carrying an image of their key god to be honored at the mass farewell ritual at Sapan Hin on the eastern outskirts of Phuket town. Then, on October 24th, the final ceremonies are held with the lowering of the Goteng poles. The schedule for the street processions for the next few days is now on your screen with participating shrines listed. Tuesday will see 4 shrines participate in street processions, while Wednesday will see a further 7 shrines, and more on Thursday. The full schedule can be found at thephuket.news.com. One of the focal points of the festival is the Jui Tui Shrine on Soi Puton near Ranong Road in Phuket town, one of the biggest and oldest Chinese Buddhist shrines in Phuket town. The area outside the shrine usually has roadside stalls lined up, offering everything from souvenirs to food, drinks, clothing, and more. On Thursday afternoon at about 2 p.m., as participants and vendors were setting up their stalls in anticipation for the festival, a 62-year-old Thai woman drove her Mercedes Benz through the street festival, with the vehicles crashing through several stalls before hitting several motorbikes and coming to a stop only after it had slammed into a vehicle that was stopped in front of it. Reports say a 49-year-old man was killed when he pushed his wife and child to safety. Police say at least 7 other people were injured in the incident, all taken to Vashida Phuket Hospital, one with critical injuries according to police. The suspect, identified as 62-year-old Thai female Arun Tong San, was taken into custody by local police, who have yet to confirm what charges she may face. Police stated that the suspect first struck a motorbike, lost control of her Mercedes-Benz, and may have panicked and pushed the accelerator instead of the brake. There was also no indication on whether or not there were any road signs or roadblocks indicating that the road was closed for the festival. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
A tragic road accident in neighboring Phang province has claimed the life of 4 people who were en route to Phuket for the 3-day weekend that had just passed.
The crash took place on the main interprovincial Highway 4 on Pekasam Road in Phang Nga's Kalai subdistrict at about 2:30 p.m. on Friday near a school, according to reports. Preliminary findings indicate that one of the victims was driving a sedan with 4 people inside, westbound towards Phuket, to spend a long weekend on the island. While passing a local temple school, the driver failed to navigate a curve, causing his vehicle to cross the median line and collide with 2 eastbound trucks. The 4 people inside the vehicle, who were all Thai nationals aged between 26 and 29 years old, had to be extracted from the vehicle. However, all 4 lost their lives in the crash, and their bodies were sent to Phang Nga Hospital for autopsy. Police administered alcohol tests to the truck drivers involved in the crash, and the results returned negative. It's unclear so far if the driver of the car had tested positive for alcohol. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
A tourist from the United Kingdom found himself without travel documents or money after a family dispute led to his wife leaving with his passport and some family belongings.
The man's predicament came to public attention after a report by Phuket Tourist Police posted on Saturday. The exact date of the incident was not revealed, but it is believed to have taken place either on October 14th or during the current week. An unnamed British tourist explained that he had gotten into an argument with his wife, and she left the hotel with her husband's passport. He explained to police that he had already paid for his return tickets but couldn't board the flight without his passport, and he had no money left. Police provided him with temporary accommodation and contacted the Phuket bus terminal to arrange a seat on a Bangkok-bound bus for the man, in order for him to contact the British Embassy in person and make arrangements to return home, according to tourist police. Just like most other foreign embassies, the British Embassy in Bangkok can issue an emergency travel document that permits a British national to travel to the UK from abroad when they cannot use their passport. Typically, this document is valid for a single or return journey, yet the application costs £100 and a credit or debit card is needed for payment. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. I wish you fall out from the window, take a bad trip to the ground. Ooh. And bring the pleasure, see the pressure just before you break a bone.
Thailand officials confirmed that 4 more Thai nationals in Israel have been killed during the Hamas attacks, raising the Thai death toll to 28, with 17 people wounded. The news comes as the kingdom welcomes back more returnees from Israel this past weekend.
So far, just over 250 Thai workers have been brought back to the kingdom, with Royal Thai Air Force already having prepared further flights to bring back more Thai nationals from Israel within this month. Officials say they expect to evacuate some 6,000 Thai workers from Israel. Thailand's labor ministry is also working on providing workers compensation to those who have been evacuated from Israel, as well as provide compensation to the families of those injured and those killed, including paying for funeral expenses. Officials say that many Thai nationals lost their passports while fleeing to seek refuge in bunkers in Israel, but the Foreign Affairs Ministry is preparing to help repatriate 400 Thai nationals a day. Meanwhile, Labor Minister Pipa Racha confirmed reports on Sunday that the Thai death toll has risen to 28, with 17 Thais abducted and 16 wounded. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
An underwater cleanup operation saw about 800 kilograms of fishing nets and other marine trash collected from an artificial reef near Racha Island over the weekend.
Officials received an alert about the marine trash from local divers who spotted discarded fishing nets on the artificial reef in the Rangai Bay on Racha Island, a diving paradise some 20 kilometers south of Rawai Pier. An underwater cleanup involving DMCR staff and volunteer divers was organized for last Friday, in which 800 kilograms of trash were collected, including fishing nets that had caught in the reef and needed to be disposed of. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Thanks so much for starting your week with us here at Phuket Xtra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.